press record.
I already just did. Should I restart?
No, it's good. Yeah, I was always not quite tall enough to really shoot for handsome, so cute has been the fairly consistent goal, and I appreciate that reflection. This is the story of my greatest ever esprit de l'escalier. I probably butchered that. I don't speak French. I was homeschooled, thus avoided the mandatory French that most Canadian youth experience. Then in high school I decided to be different, so I learned Spanish. Also my mom speaks a bit of Spanish, so that was helpful. I've since then learned kindergarten level Mandarin. I was actually pretty good at it for a bit, but that was a long time ago now. And similarly kindergarten-y, but not nearly as much, of Hebrew. He used to speak pretty good Spanish. Esprit de l'escalier is French. It means the spirit of the staircase. Spirit of the staircase. And what it is this phenomenon where after an interaction, when you are walking down the stairs, leaving your friend's place, you're like, fuck! That would have been the perfect thing to say. But you didn't. So, New Year's Eve, 2014-2015. The place, Souk, British Columbia. My boy Tom, nature's chef. Tom Krell, I think is his last name. House. And there's a fellow there, high school buddy of the host, and I overheard him doing the bit from The Princess Bride where Wesley is relating how he became the Dread Pirate Roberts. And he's butchering it. And I come in and I said, no, because, I'm pedantic and perfectionist, especially about beloved cinema and theater. Maybe you don't know that about me, but it's true. Pedantry is one of my general trends in life, and theater is one of my loves. So when people are mangling classic lines, it's a double whammy. And I said, no, it's not like this, it's like this. And I forget exactly what part of it he'd caught wrong. And I say it correctly, a bit of the speech, and he's like, now do the rest, man, do the rest. And I'm like, I don't know the rest. Sorry, I know that bit. And he's like, come on, man, you can do it. And I was like, no, I can't. I promise you, I do not know the entire Dread Pirate Roberts speech from The Princess Bride. He's like, no, you can, I believe you can do it. I was like, okay, I'll try, but I promise you, this will not be verbatim. So, pick up and I start sort of, telling the story of how Wesley became the Dread Pirate Roberts. What I told you about the word please was true. And, I remember that, and it did seem to strike a chord with Roberts, so he took me on provisionally as a member of his crew. And, oh yeah, of course it was, I'll probably bugger it up because I'm telling the story now. It was, well, good night, Wesley. Fine work today. Sleep well, most likely kill you in the morning. Every night. I think I did get that right. Every night, that's what he would say to me. Well, good night, Wesley. Fine work today. Sleep well, most likely kill you in the morning. And so I stumble through the Dread Pirate story, occasionally getting things right, all the while calling me Roberts. And I get to the end. And he's like, that was fucking verbatim, man, you did it. And I was like, no, it wasn't. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it, but I promise you it was not verbatim. And he's like, no, that was verbatim, man. That was perfect. That was the speech, man. I'm like, Mikey, you're very nice. Thank you. But it wasn't. But I'm really glad you enjoyed. Thanks, everyone. It's like, that was verbatim, man. That was fucking verbatim. And in my dreams, I turn to Mikey, and I say to him, verbatim, you keep using that word, and do not think it means what you think it means. That would have been the line of my life. And that's my story.